Yes, welcome everybody. Hello, good morning wherever you are. Welcome to Sunday Brunch Live. I'm your maitre d' for this Sunday brunch, Dean Ryan. Oh, I love the smell of wood oak bacon with maple syrup, French toast sticks with a side of gravy for biscuits, pretty much. We just had a conversation about that. Yes. Have the live band going tonight, or today rather. Is it unusual? It is a daytime. Well, joining me for this brunch, my brunch date, if you will, that's the one, the only, the Detective Cagney. Detective Cagney is here tonight. She's flying in all the way from Dubai because she did a brunch over there. We'll see how she liked that. Detective Cagney, welcome to Sunday Brunch with Dean Ryan and the rest of the crew. How are you doing?
I am good, but boy, that was a long flight to get here in time. But all right, here I am. Heidi ho.
Heidi ho indeed. Okay, it is Sunday. I got a beer going. I was going to have a Bloody Mary maybe later. I got some brunch food going, but we have a lot to get to today. We have special guests coming. I don't know who. Cagney doesn't know either. Cagney doesn't know who's coming. And if she does, then she's cheating. I don't know.
I don't know.
But what are you having today? Because I have, just for my hors d'oeuvres, I have my goldfish crackers, per usual. See, I eat seafood. Tastes like trout. And I have my Turkish pistachios.
Okay,
and
I'll
let
eat
me
some
tell
of
you,
those.
Yeah, they taste very Turkish. And I have my Krogenberg beer that I'm nursing a hangover because last night we had a birthday party for one of our Real Deal members. Deanna, happy birthday or post birthday.
Oh,
And they
happy
got me
birthday.
they got me drunk last night. And they got me to do some things I might regret probably already. So that was pretty good stuff. But anyways, this is not green screen. Right here I am in Palm Springs, California. Beautiful. But what are you drinking? You got a mimosa going there tonight or today?
Yeah, it's yes. I'm trying to do something a little bit lighter. Don't want to do the beers. It's too heavy for me this early in the day. But mimosa's okay. Good. And I
Yeah.
think I'm just going to have some toast right now, and that's it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Is that what? So when Detective Cagney goes to her brunch, is that what she gets? Just the continental breakfast? Is that my understanding?
Generally, yeah, yeah. I'm not a big eater, so. Oh, I see that I got a little hello from Debbie Ramsey Slavin. So hi Deb, and hi to Dana.
Yes. Yes. A lot of people are tuning in now. Angie's here. Angie said she was uh, in the bath and making toast at the same time. I don't. That's kind of dangerous, don't you think, when you're cooking and in the bathtub?
Well, yeah, I had a friend back who got married a little bit young, and she realized that it was time for her to get divorced when her husband was taking a bath and she was blow drying her hair, and she thought seriously about dropping the blow dryer. So I wouldn't recommend having anything electrical going on in the bathroom. Nope.
Yeah. Well, she's got a death wish. You better be careful. Make your bagel later. Anyways, we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things, and we're being very business casual today, aren't we, Cagney? We have some surprise guests. We're going to give you little previews of Tuesday, what that's going to look like.
Oh,
I
Tuesday.
know,
Tuesday. Oh.
Super Tuesday. I have some food that should be ready soon, hopefully. Because I had asked Cagney. I said, okay, how do I make brunch food that's brunch yet not like breakfasty, but not too lunch? And what did you tell me? Because I have an avocado, which I don't know what to do with it. I have
Nope. No comment. You set yourself up for that one. Yeah, so you just spread that avocado on top of that toast, drop on a fried egg, a couple strips of bacon, you're good to go. A little hot sauce. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And by the way, hello to people all over the world outside of the continental United States. This is probably a first time for a lot of you people out there who are seeing us at a viable hour. A lot of people are seeing a live show finally. So, hello to all of you out there in Europe, England, uh, the UK, and what am I missing? Nepal. Yes, yes.
Goodbye.
Uh, you said goodbye. You're leaving.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, you just got here. What are you doing? You're leaving. Good. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Natalie, hi from Scotland, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Hi from
people all
Canada.
over. Super.
Yeah. Canada may be coming in. So, uh, Cagney, before other our brunch guests get here, so what has Detective Cagney been up to? Because we just heard that wonderful podcast you did with Dirty V, P, and Q, whoever he is today. Uh, and what a show that was in your late night updates. But what is on Detective Cagney's radar lately?
Well, the big radar that I've got going is I'm trying to figure out why North Korea is trying to provoke Japan, which is then putting my lovely South Korea in the middle, and what kind of interference is going to happen with that. Am I concerned about Tuesday? Well, I got thoughts on Tuesday. I'm not sure. It's going to be one of two. Either it's going to be an easy win, and most of the Republicans are going to get in, and then we're all going to be like, "Why? Why did that happen so easily?" Or it's going to be a grand cheat, and then the Republicans are going to lose big time, and the crap's going to hit the fan all over
Mhm.
again.
Yeah, yeah. It's also Taco Tuesday too. I don't know if you
Oh
are
yeah,
aware of that.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
just in case I'm sick of seeing what the answers are on the different voting machines, maybe I'll go get a taco.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about here. I don't know what this election thing you're talking about. Okay, so that's it. Somebody said shades are a dead giveaway. Okay, Dana, it's your
Dan is right.
birthday.
Dan is
Yeah.
right.
Dean's not a little hungover. Dean's just fine.
A
Dean's
lot
fine.
hungover.
No,
Okay.
I made a mistake last night. There's something
Mm.
that happened I didn't tell you about.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
You're going to tell me now, or
Well, if we can keep this between us,
okay? I won't tell anyone. Go ahead.
let's make sure no one's here. Well, I had terrible heartburn because Dana's birthday, and she made requests. That's one of our Real Deal members out there, and she said if I don't drink, she was going to do bad things, and I don't want bad things to happen. And so I started drinking, and I got a nasty case of heartburn, really bad. Like it felt like Satan was having a bonfire inside my chest and roasting marshmallows with s'mores.
S'mores on Dean.
My camping ground. What the hell's going on here? And so anyways, I had a bad heartburn, and so I thought it was a good idea to do apple cider vinegar,
Oh,
right after drinking.
oh, oh no.
So it smelled like 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 a Foot Locker, and I put it in a shot glass, and I did a whole like pint of it. Not really, but you know what I mean. And it was the worst decision ever. And I hurled terribly, terribly. I hurled. So, anyways, I'm
Well, yeah, first
recovering.
of all, for future, never do it straight. Apple cider vinegar, it's very dangerous to do it straight. You have to mix it in with something.
What now? Why is it dangerous to do it straight? Are you saying I almost
It's
died
too,
last night?
yeah, it's too strong. It can just like, it like has strong acid in it, and you could just be eating your guts out, so to speak. So never, ever, ever do that again. Danger, danger.
Well, I blame Dana for that, so you can blame her. Anyways,
All right, nice going, Dana.
so as we said, a lot of people will be popping in, and I'm going to be making my Sunday brunch item per request and per instruction and suggestions of Detective Cagney. And we'll see if her suggestion works out. If not, I'm gonna throw it against the wall. I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay, you could do that. You could do that. I'll allow that. And if you
Yeah,
just
you
follow the
should.
instructions properly, it'll be. Who's here?
What?
Who's here? Oh no, who?
What is that?
Somebody's knocking at your door.
Should I let him in?
Go
Oh, they're
ahead.
playing.
Do me a favor. Open the door. Let them in.
They're playing cowbell. What is that noise? Oh, okay, I didn't
Go
invite
answer the
anyone
door.
over.
Well, go answer the door and see who's there. Oh
Okay,
Jesus!
this is getting weird. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. They're
Can't
getting
wait.
obnoxious. They're getting really obnoxious.
It's like trick or treat.
You know, oh, he's still knocking. Damn it. Okay, fine. Who's here? Oh, it's JS Pop.
Hey.
Wow, he's here for Sunday
Whoa.
brunch. JS,
Oh,
welcome to Sunday brunch. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'd be doing better if I could see where the hell I'm at, but I got these glasses on because it's
I know.
Arizona and I can't see.
Yeah,
shit.
we're both blind. That's how we met each other in Braille class. Anyways, somebody said maybe it's housekeeping. Yeah, here's the maid, and how disappointed. What a French maid you turned out to be. Anyways,
How you guys doing? How you guys
good.
doing this Sunday brunch morning?
I got my beer going. I got some stuff on the pan. You know, this is a one-off for us. We don't really do day shows, let alone ones on Sunday, but we have a very special occasion coming up this week, and I have vowed to the audience to produce new content daily and or in addition to being on air live. And I'm keeping up with tradition because come Wednesday after the election, I'm going to fall like a redwood tree and say timber. I'm telling you. I've been going like, what, 3 weeks straight now? More than that?
Yeah. Come
Yeah, but
Wednesday, it'll be all right.
Exactly. Go ahead, Cagney. You were saying that, no, I'm wrong?
no, I was saying you're falling like a redwood. Oh dear God, that's a hard fall.
Oh, it is. But if no one's around to witness, will I make a sound?
I don't think so.
I
Are
hope
we
you
gonna
don't make the sound you made last night. That's for sure.
Let's be.
what the hurling sound?
Yep.
I say we should clarify that statement there. We should clarify that. So, anyways, yes. So last night I outdid myself. I did a shot of apple cider vinegar, and it was terrible. I said, these homeopathic people, they got it wrong. What the hell?
Well, you got to follow instructions.
Exactly.
Really.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So a lot of people have asked, you're going through some changes and what's going on with you. And people ask the same question. And well, Cagney, it's hard to go through puberty on television. And I'm going through that right now. I am.
Is that why the hairs are growing on your face there? Is that why?
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
to do. This has never happened before. I'm just, my body's changing. My hormones are screaming. In fact, there's someone by the pool right now. I just feel like jumping out there for some reason. It's just crazy. I feel like JS Pop is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah. I feel like JS Pop. So, we are going through the changes and everything, but what somebody asked, why does JS Pop look black and white? Because his background is in color.
Oh, it's because my light isn't on. Let me turn.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Go back. You look like Jimmy Stewart when they tried to color It's a Wonderful Life.
That make no difference.
No.
Light on.
No.
Just have a
You just wasted energy. You just wasted energy. But no, you look like a young Jimmy Stewart is what I'm telling you.
Oh,
Okay. So
James Stewart.
Uncle Billy, you son of a bitch! You got rid of the money, Uncle Billy. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, and then the wife would go, "Oh, George, George." Okay, my people around here think I'm crazy.
Wow. If I
Anyways,
had a wife, it would sound just like that.
like Katharine Hepburn.
Yep.
Oh, 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 George. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Henry, Henry. Oh, Henry, give me some sugar.
Oh,
Give me some sugar, Henry.
I mean, we only have 8 kids. We need about 5 more.
Oh, oh, Henry, take those pants off right now. You guys are gross. Stop it. Come on.
Hey, it's scary because you're sounding like the kind of wife I really would like.
Oh, really? Okay, let me write that down just for future.
let's get the wish list going here. Let's hear JS's wish list for his wife.
Okay, okay. John McBride said, "Oh Jesus, it's 6:20 a.m. You freaks." That's how he prays in the morning. Oh Jesus, you little kid, are you?
Who's the
Hi,
bigger
Seth.
freak for tuning in at 6 in the morning, us or him?
So here's what I have from one of my breakfast items for brunch here, just for Seth Black. I have a Boston cream donut. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to eat it right now on air because I'm sick like that. I'm sickly.
You better just eat half so the other half is there when I get there.
By the way, people who are just joining us now, where's my news? What is this? What's going on in my world? This is Sunday Brunch. If you're here, you either came here by invitation or by accident, or your browser's broken. You can't get out. One or the other.
Just socialize. That's what we do.
Sunday Brunch Live. This is my party here, Sunday Brunch Live, as we celebrate the current hangover of Detective Cagney and J.S. Pop, and maybe myself, too.
Not me.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. This is Sunday Brunch Live. Now, J.S. Pop, I would love for you to, before we get into what transpired with the Fetzer clip the other night, as he was on fire, everybody. He was on fire.
Something else was on fire too, and I think it was a hammer.
Okay. Let me just address this. Lisa, Danielle are gone. Okay, all right. I don't know. I'm so sick of seeing the questions. They're gone. Their choice. Bye bye. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's a long story. I didn't do shit, but they're gone. It's my damn party. I'm having a brunch. All right.
Yeah. It's not a Sunday brunch topic, really.
Yeah. How many fucking questions you got to ask me? Shit. See, I'm already getting pissed. It's my Sunday brunch.
Oh, no.
Right? Happy.
Let it go. Let
Gotta
it
go
go.
get a donut now.
Happy thoughts. Everybody, happy thoughts.
It's right. It's
That's
right.
That's
It's
what
not
we
a
do.
shame, expialidocious. It's no big deal. Life goes on. Characters change all the time. Shows change all the time. This is showbiz. It happens. Next subject.
Yeah, well said. I mean, I've had between entertainment and technology, I've had many people come and go, and you can't dwell on it because it doesn't help.
Well, and quite frankly, it makes a big difference because if you have a changing cast, it keeps everybody on their toes. It brings new life in. Things get stagnant every once in a while, and sometimes you got to sweep the shit out. That's just the way it goes.
Well, yeah, but even when it happens without you knowing, you have to look at it exactly how you said. You have to just look at it like a fresh new world.
Exactly. Now,
It's a whole new world. Okay, now we're back. Let's get back on track here.
Okay, yeah. Let me talk about some pressing issues here. Here's the Boston cream donut here, and this is for Seth Black. All right.
Okay.
I'm
I want that
half right now.
Oh.
I got this for now. I did the donut study. We were going to do. I had so many specials this year planned, but we were going to do Real Deal Donut segment of Donuts of the World. Did you know? In Jim Simmons. No, you didn't. You didn't upset me. Jazz Pop did. Uh, so I don't
Sorry.
know why. I don't. It's just. It's. I don't know. Subconsciously, there's something.
Sorry.
There's something about him. I don't know what it is yet. Detective, when you find out, let me know. Okay, here's what it is. Is Boston cream donut is one of two donuts that are national state donuts. So this is this is the state, or excuse me, this is the official state donut of Massachusetts. There's one in Louisiana called the Bayonets, which are probably my favorite donut of all time. And this stems from the Tea Party days and everything, and it goes back, and I love it. So, anyways, I'm going to show Seth Black because he said, "Well, what's in the middle of it?" And Seth, this is for you.
There better be a lot of cream in there.
Nope, there's nothing in here. So I got gypped. I got gypped.
Oh, rip off. You got ripped off. Dude, where'd you get that? At 7-Eleven?
Hey, Cagney, how dare you? How dare you?
Oh, God.
There's no cream in here. This is
Oh, my.
I like custard myself. I don't eat donuts anymore. So
I think this is a Delaware cream donut. Okay.
yeah,
Nothing here. Nothing here.
it's the
Nothing
Delaware imposter of the Boston donut.
Okay. And Terry Glenn King, are you trying to get algorithms on me? God, how many F-bombs can you put in one comment? Yeah, geez. No offense, but all offense taken. John McBride, you're a sick puppy. You are one sick puppy.
Well, we already know.
I love John.
Seth, you're right. He says you got beat.
Oh God.
Anyways, this is Sunday brunch. I'm almost out of beer. I'm very disappointed. And
Hey, the perfect Sunday brunch is beer and donuts. So you better get another beer.
yeah, beer. It's like that. People who say bananas and blow are great company. I'm like, what? Bananas and blow. Anyways,
That's what chicks say.
yeah. Wise men say, but no. What? So I'm drinking now. Jazz Pop, you have to share here because a lot of people are watching this around the world right now who are doing Sunday brunch, and I want to say to you, Bloody Marys are a staple. Bloody Marys are a staple. So how? Explain to the people. This is great. And Cagney, who's can't put down her mimosa right now. She's going to be taking notes. Explain how the official Jazz Pop Bloody Mary's made. It's quite sensational.
Okay. You got to have one of those big silver blenders like they had in the soda fountain shops where the stick goes way down and spins. You put V8 juice in, you put an entire Clausen pickle in there, you put a little horseradish, a little Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of sea salt, and let that blend until it's totally liquid. Then you stop it or pause it for a minute and you add Stoli's or Absolute vodka to be about 1/3 of the volume of what's already in there or more, up to you. And hit that blend again and pour it out. And it's like a McDonald's milkshake thickness. It's a meal. Oh, yeah. And you could put bacon too. That's what I always did. I put bacon in there and blended it up inside the drink instead of having it stick out. Because I'm a traditionalist. I like to have the celery stick sticking out of it with the leaf on top. But that's it right there. That's food of the gods for Sunday mornings.
Well,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'll be waiting for one of those, JS. That sounds really good.
Well, I have a blender in the truck, so you're in luck.
Who's here again?
JS, you're not knocking, are you? Who is that?
People knock like that. It's frightening. Oh, Is he even using his hand? I don't even know what that is. Damn it. Okay, I gotta go get that. Hold on. Shit.
Well, when I rang the doorbell, I didn't use my hand, so I don't know.
Oh, I'm not commenting on that either. Nope.
Just saying.
Thanks for keeping us up to date.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I opened the door. Hold on, let me please take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. I know where you've been. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another person who came to Dr. Ryan's neighborhood with Dr. Cagney here tonight or today. The one and the only Canada's favorite illegitimate son, Aaron Cates. Aaron,
Hey, how are you guys?
Hi,
welcome to Sunday
Aaron.
Brunch. Welcome to
How's it
Sunday
going?
Brunch.
I know. I never did Sunday brunch before, although I had an early breakfast. But
Aaron, I gotta say, before we get into what Aaron does for Sunday Brunch, you look like you just got done doing a jewelry heist somewhere in Toronto. Look at
quick, guys, let's go.
look at
Share the goods,
guy.
Aaron. Share the goods.
Looks like he has the diamonds. Just a jewelry heister.
It's family day. I'm doing so many errands, running around. I actually got to get a haircut. I got to get a shave. It's a big day next week, midterms.
Okay.
And I got to look my best, So
Okay,
I wasn't planning today, but
yeah. Okay, no, it's good. We were curious about what your honeydews were for today.
Well, wait a second, Aaron. Are those the Joe Biden aviators you got on there? Wait, get closer to the camera. Okay, just checking.
I promise you, I would never wear anything he wears. I'll burn in the fire before that happens.
Okay,
oh my gosh.
Get ready.
Yeah, it's a big week this week, guys.
It is.
Yeah, it is, and that's where we're all getting together. Real Deal Media is about to embark on a historical, long election coverage starting 9 a.m. Eastern Tuesday. Wow. And Aaron stopped by. Well, he's so gracious to put his jewelry heist on hold for give us the little preview.
I won't steal. That's one of my
things. Okay, there, Cat.
I don't need to steal.
Okay, so Tuesday morning. Okay, this is how it's going to start. It's going to start with Aaron Tuesday morning, and Aaron, just give us a little kind of a preview of what Super Tuesday is going to be. Because regardless, win, lose, or draw, we're going to have a lot of fun throughout the entire day and night.
Yeah,
so go ahead, Aaron. Tell us.
Okay,
go ahead.
For starters, I got to get downtown Toronto, which is like part of Chinatown, and I'm living like more in the suburbs, more in the north. So it takes me probably with traffic an hour and a half. So the best time for me to it's going to be almost impossible to get down there for 9 a.m. But I'm going to try and get down there, I think, for about 12 o'clock, which is 12 o'clock Eastern, which would be the best. And I'm going to bring like a lawn chair. I'm going to bring a football. I'm going to bring some drinks, and anybody going into Dominion, I'm going to ask them if they want to play some football, or who knows. I'm just going to try to have some fun with it. Mm-hmm. I got actually a couple shows planned as well. That's going to be representing Real Deal Media. So I'm waiting for some people to get back to me, but this could be really, really big. And it would be even bigger if we see some shenanigans going on and we capture some video footage of Dominion, because they're going to see some guy just sitting outside like it's tailgating time.
Oh yes. Also, Seth Black, who might pipe in and tell us what he does for his Sunday brunch. It's worth noting he will be live on the ground too in Boston.
Right.
He said right here he'll be reporting from Everett, Massachusetts City Hall, which he
awesome.
just let us know. Cagney, he just let us know that it was illegal to film near a ballot box station, or where people put their ballot. They don't allow you to film.
No, you can't. You can't film right there, but you can film in the vicinity. But you can't actually film where you could zoom in and see anything that's written on a ballot.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, because that's what he was. I think he had a spoon on his shoe too. I don't know what he was doing.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to say you can't hang around and see how many times these mules come to these drop-off boxes.
Right.
Which is just total ups and backwards BS, if you ask me, which nobody did. But
right. Well, Aaron's going to be there. He said he's going to ask him to play football or footsies and go to the movie with these people. And here's another question, Terry. You'll be playing frisbee with him. Aaron, bring the frisbee. That'd be fun to
Actually,
fun
I
to
lost
see.
my frisbee. It went in the neighbor's yard in the summer, so maybe I'll have to get a new one. But that's a great idea. I should get a frisbee, some cigars. We'll make a nice tailgate party out of it. And it'll be really interesting if we see any shenanigans going down because I'm going to be watching them like a hawk. Okay.
He is. Yeah. Oh, he's drinking Canadian beer.
Well, I don't know if
Canadian
I can.
beer.
Not in Vegas, maybe, but not downtown.
That's Canadian. Go. There it is.
Nice.
Labatt.
Yeah, it's good. Is that Max Ice?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. That used to be my favorite growing up at university. I love
it.
High alcohol content. That's why.
So Aaron will be live at 9 p.m. Eastern, or 9 a.m. Eastern, rather.
Yeah, sorry, 12 p.m. 12
p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, noon Eastern. Excuse me, noon Eastern. He'll be there with a gravity bong and all, just having a tailgate party, apparently. Now, Aaron, since you're here, and I know you have a lot to do to get to today because we're all preparing for Tuesday.
Yeah.
What's at stake for Canada going forward? In this new week onward, because you have a corruption scandal with what's his face, Trudeau, and so what's at stake as this midterm election comes down the pikeway here?
I think this is the house of cards. I think if the red wave continues, I think it's going to just roll across from the United States into Canada, you see Brazil, what they're doing there, other countries in the world. Everything starts with the United States. That's what I really believe. And it's huge news. It's really huge. I honestly, I don't know what to expect. I'm going to see if there's extra cars. I'm going to see if the lights are more people at Dominion. I may even try to go in the elevator and just go and say hi to some people and just kind of try to see what's going on. I'm full of surprises. You may never know.
No, you are. You're. It's a surprise. Yeah. That well, Mr. Watland wants to know. He's hungry. Is there going to be Dominion pizza? Well, maybe.
Dominion pizza. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll deliver some pizzas. That's a great idea.
John McBride wants to know: is Canadian beer as terrible as American beer? You'd have to ask a Canadian.
No, I think it's better. I honestly think it's better.
Yeah,
me personally. I think it's got a more smooth flavor. But there's many more beers than there used to be. But that being said, I mean, Canada's had a good reputation for beers. I mean, for many years. But,
but if it's not a Coors Light, it's not a beer. So there.
Whoa! I'm going to end the show right here after that. That is a terrible statement. I can't believe you said that.
I think I'm going to do a reenactment of Dean last night in a second.
Yeah, isn't that terrible? That's sacrilegious. If I've ever heard of it. Yes, John McBride says Nurse Jane must be nursing a hangover. Oh, big time. She was out of control after the show, swinging from chandeliers and everything. I'm telling you, I've never seen that woman. I said, hello, we're still here. Do you mind getting the lampshade off your head and swinging around?
Yeah, but that pair of stretchies she was wearing was awesome, wasn't it?
Pouring some sugar on me. Okay, Detective Cagney, since Aaron's here, he's about to ride the wave of the Canadian moose, not even the buffalo. What do we know now about the Halifax USS Eisenhower? I'm sure that Cagney heard about and Aaron informed me about. What does that say now that we have special forces in Canada, in Australia? What do you think that represents, Cagney? And then I'm going to go to Aaron before he gets the H out of here.
Well, again, I mean, I think there's special forces in many other places that aren't not being mentioned at this time, because I think there's going to be political unrest come this week if there is any even inkling of cheating going on. People aren't going to stand for it again, so they have to have special forces all over the place ready to tackle what come there may, depending on what happens.
Very good. Aaron, you heard that. That sounded like a threat to me. You want to answer to that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not really sure what it means yet with the special forces and everything like that. Like, who knows? That could be like just like very not supposed to be meant for the public right now. There's so many things I've noticed through this whole pandemic that the U.S. military has been very, very quiet. And I know that Trump once said that in order to see your enemies, you have to be quiet and let them do what they're doing, kind of, let them just do what they got to do, and you'll find out exactly who your friends are. So I really believe that's what the military is doing. That being said, if you want to get a little bit more Canadian intel, I was mentioning it on the group before. My friend Chris had discovered. I'll leave it with this, and this will be a really nice something to think about.
Yes, tell us.
Canada, Chrystia Freeland, member of the Deputy Prime Minister, she was recently in the United States. She's second in command to Trudeau, and apparently the past week she signed a deal with the United States. I'm not sure if it's government or banks or what have you, but about $500 billion a loan to Canada at 3% interest rate, and this was discovered by my friend Chris. This is because Canada's economy is about to implode with inflation. So they took out another loan. And one of the things being in finance for 20 years, you don't take out loans, Peter to pay Paul, continue the whole circus. It's just going to, at some point, you're going to go bankrupt or you're going to lose your business and so forth. So we've got to get to the bottom of this. What's really going on here? I sent that information to a few politicians and a few people in media. But that's just scratching the surface. I really don't know too much about it. But if that's true, that's not good for Canada, and that's not good for anyone else if that's what countries are doing to try to keep the economy floating. But it's just going to be a house of cards tumbling down. So I'll leave you guys with that.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron, I want to. Thanks for having Sunday brunch with us, and next time you can have one of J.S. Pop's Bloody Marys. And it looks like it's. Yeah, it looks like it's like freezing where you are. Is it like 20 degrees right now?
It was earlier this morning. It was about 70 degrees with sunny, honestly, in Toronto. And the wind started coming in, so now it's cooled down a little bit. I know I got a T-shirt on, but now it's probably down back down to like 55, 60, somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, but the weather has been definitely warmer temperatures than usual. So I'll take
Aaron,
it in November.
We cannot wait. Everyone, Tuesday at noon Eastern, live from Toronto, we're going to begin our coverage here at Real Deal Media, starting with Aaron Cates. It's going to be bombastic. You don't want to miss it. We have a lot of festivities and surprises this coming Tuesday, so this is just a little preview. Aaron, thanks for calling in for our little Sunday brunch.
Yeah, my pleasure. Last minute, okay. I just wanted to make a show and look forward to it, and let's get a red wave going. We need a red wave like never before.
Absolutely. So we're going to let you continue your jewelry heist and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Okay, Aaron Cates, everybody. All right. I just cut him off. Well,
you sure did, and I didn't get to say goodbye. How rude.
I know. I didn't want you saying goodbye for some reason. Just gave me anxiety.
If you don't say goodbye and leave, then you can never come back. Is what I would tell everybody.
Oh my God, that is the most profound, wise thing I've ever heard you say, Jace Pop. If you don't say goodbye. It's like if you don't say goodbye and have a farewell tour, you can't have a welcome back tour.
Right. My God. It just doesn't work. But what I wanted to add to what Aaron had to say about that excessive, crazy borrowing is that usually excessive, crazy borrowing goes on when somebody knows that something that's going to end.
Yep, that the ball's going to drop. You betcha.
Yeah, like somebody who's going to declare bankruptcy in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
They run all their credit up to the hilt first. Mm-hmm. Then they do it. And so that may be an indication of some kind of a reset type of thing with the banking system going on, because, it's not happening that much in the
If that's Aaron, don't let him in.
Tell him to get a shave, then he can come in.
Hey, Aaron, we're glad to see you, but can you put some pants on first? Oh, God, who is here now? I'm so sick of it. Can't I just have someone open the door for me? Who is here? Whoever's here is very worked up and needs to get inside right away. Oh, who could this be? Okay. Okay, they want. All right, everyone. I'll be right back.
Jesus Christ, this is a busy neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking that whoever rang that doorbell doesn't know who rang it last time. That's all.
Okay, well, now I know who's here. Well, it's Boston's favorite Bostonian son who's going to be doing some live coverage for us this coming Tuesday. Everybody,
Great.
it's the one and the only Seth Black.
Hey, Seth.
Seth, happy Sunday.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
How's it going?
Did you bring the real Boston donut? Not the fake one that Dean got from 7-Eleven?
Seth, I got gypped, man. I got gypped on the
Yeah,
Boston
you got
Cream
beat.
Donut
You definitely got beat.
on live
You should
television.
You should have whipped that donut right in that swimming pool.
Seth, I've never been more embarrassed on national television ever in my life. I ate a Boston cream donut where there was Boston, but there was no cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell? Oh my God!
It was a Delaware deceiver.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
That was definitely
good
a-
one.
That was a Biden donut.
It was definitely a Delaware.
Empty in the middle.
Not-
Absolutely.
Nothing inside, just a hollow shell of a pitiful human being.
Are we talking about the donut still? Anyways, hey, a lot of people
Sorry, I
don't
had a
know.
flashback.
A lot of people don't know. Is Seth actually maybe is a donut maker? Is that true, Seth?
I used to be, yeah. When I was 19, I made donuts at Dunkin' Donuts for about a year. I was making, I think it was 110 pounds of donuts every day.
Wow.
I was making more than any other baker there because I picked it up so quick, and I had to supply the colleges out here, probably BU, where they were making the new variants, stuff like that. But
Yeah. Seth Black was part of the variant trio over there at Boston U. Hey, Seth, you heard Aaron Cates, who was in the midst of a jewelry heist, and he was so nice to join us for a minute. Let's talk about, let's give a little preview of this coming Tuesday, which Real Deal Media is going to be doing exclusive and extensive coverage of the 2022 elections. What do we got in the mix here from your neck of the woods? Because the Northeast is a hot spot. We know the CCP and all the influence the WFers do not want to lose the control of the narrative or the just kind of the focal points of where this country's going. Well, it starts in Massachusetts and New York, and they don't want to lose their grip. So how important is this coming election going into your neck of the woods this Tuesday, and where are you going to be just days from now?
I'm probably going to be camped out at my election site at City Hall, Everett, Massachusetts. See what's going on there. I don't know how busy it's going to be, but the Democrats got Massachusetts locked down. Total stronghold.
Really?
It would be like Jesus would have to come back and cast a ballot in order to change things.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's super bad.
Well, I think it's the same in Chicago, though. I think the Democrats really have
Definitely.
Chicago locked down too. I mean, even though we all hate Stankfoot and Pritzker, that fat ass, but
Jeez.
can't stand the guy. He's done
Yeah.
nothing but screw up Illinois. People are leaving Chicago by droves because it's so bad over there. The corruption, the crime, everything. But they're going to go Democrat again. It's a Democratic state.
I'm
It's not going
walking
to change.
around the corner right now from my house, and I want to show you a sign to give you a little bit of idea how it is around here.
Oh,
Okay.
am I gonna have to poke
Check
my
this
eyes
out.
out?
There we go.
Jeez.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
big Democrat sign.
Yes,
Probably the
yes.
size. It's like 6 foot wide by 3 feet high. And the funny thing about it is, the guy that works here at this sandwich shop, big Trump supporter, big time. He must be losing his mind with that sign right in his driveway.
Wow. And look at that, everybody. That is like vintage Boston, where in my imagination, everything is made from brick. All the buildings. That's how I
Yeah,
always imagined
this
Boston.
this building here used to be a tile warehouse, and they did the
Mhm.
whole outside in tile.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, okay. Here we have some people chiming in here, Seth. We have Mona Rancali says, I'm from Massachusetts. I'm 60. We have two congressmen here. All my years of Bolin and Neil. Why do I live here? Ha ha ha. We have Tracy Lynn Winnington says, I wish my family would leave ill. Cagney, you're from
Yep.
Illinois. Uh,
Yep.
that's one of the, what is it, Seth and Jazz? One of the top 5 states up there with Michigan that people have just fled because they can't afford it, right up there with
Oh, yeah.
California.
A lot
that's
of people are
terrible.
leaving Massachusetts and going to New Hampshire because New
Oh,
Hampshire is a very conservative state. The gun laws there are beautiful. It's constitutional carry. Vermont as well. It's constitutional carry. It's very country. It's not city. Well, there are a few cities. There's Nashua, Manchester, places like that where it's garbage. It's really not too rural. But for the most part, you go live in New Hampshire for cheap.
the
You
right
get
to
left
work.
alone by the government. Yeah, you
Mhm.
work. You can commute down here to Massachusetts and still go back
Mhm.
home. Half an hour, 45 minutes, and be
We
free.
have Dana saying, "Love that loud Boston accent." Dana's getting turned on as you hear it. Here we have another one. Illinois sucks. Tracy says,
Tracy, you're right.
Yes, it does. We have Rage Against the Machine saying, "Dean, please keep out a look at the tsunami behind you." Yes, I'm well aware of that. I'm definitely saying that for sure. We have another one. Yeah, this would be a good one to leave off on. This one's for Seth here, from Melanie Calvert says, I went to baking school. Did you, Seth? There's a good one. Yeah, did you? I don't think he
No,
did. I
no,
think
I
he's
didn't go
just
to
a
baking
natural.
school.
He's a natural. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Seth, this is really good stuff. So Seth Black with Aaron and the rest of our team here at Real Deal Media, we're going to be doing extensive coverage Tuesday. Now, do we have a good time frame of, Seth, when you're going to be in these precincts and you're going to keep your eyes on the prize there? So probably in the afternoon, I would assume.
Yeah,
When does
I'm
everyone
guessing
start
it's going to
voting?
be around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, so that's, I'm doing the math. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so and Seth, is your prediction that they're going to steal the election come Tuesday onward, or are we still on the fence there?
I'd say the Democrats are going to take it easily. No contest here.
In Massachusetts, but what do you think about the
Yeah.
rest of the U.S.?
With the rest of the U.S., I think Democrats are going to have a hard time doing what they did before. They're still doing it, but now there's people watching. Even though there's laws now that are telling them not to record and don't watch and intimidation and all that stuff, I think people are still going to watch. And yeah, I don't know. It's like there's a possibility. Like they found 255,000 votes in Pennsylvania that were bad. So that's a good thing. It's not being talked about, but it's a start.
It definitely is a start. Well, definitely start your day this coming Tuesday with Seth Black, Aaron Cates, and the rest of the Real Deal Media team as we give you all the coverage you will just love. We're going to have a lot of fun too. Seth, thanks for calling in on this Sunday brunch. And we're going to let you get back to your skulking and casing the joint over there, too. I think he might be doing a jewelry heist as well. We're not sure.
I think they got a
So,
safe over there with jewels in it.
yeah, all the family jewels. Seth Black, thanks
Yeah.
for calling in.
All
Take
right.
care,
Thank you.
Seth.
See everybody. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, hey, I have to take a quick break because I have something on the stove and I don't want it to burn down.
Oh, you're baking.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break because I want to show, when we get back, I want to show the Pelosi arrest. I want to get Detective Cagney's take on it. We're doing office bets now. We're doing betting, online betting, I suppose. Is she arrested? Is she not? So, and that's just the kind of gamblers we are around here. And by the way, Detective Cagney, before we go to break, how good is it? Jazz Pop was missing. Last time we saw him, he looked like this. And now he, look at him now. It's just, he's so different now.
Well, when he went missing, he had a Davy Jones haircut.
He did. He did. And by the way, yeah, he was missing. He got in some trouble. He was this guy right here, as you can see.
Oh, the fans. Oh my God.
I know, he's terrible. This is what he was doing the whole time he was missing from Real Deal Media. Look at it. He even bothered to put his pants on. He said, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, whenever I'm skiing, I just take my pants off. So it's...
Yeah, he gets so excited they just fall off. And, a lot of people, Cagney, a lot of people ask me, when are you going to reveal yourself?
What's to
ask me all the
reveal?
time.
You see my picture right here. What's to reveal?
I'll tell you, she's not drinking coffee. She's drinking champagne. That's the kind of incognito alky she is. But you know what? That needs to change. And I will reveal who you are. And I think this is the best picture is she has a whole family, everybody. And that's why she's trying to protect them. Yeah, oh dear is right. Yeah, look at her. She's in the middle right there.
No.
I don't want to show the family faces, but that's Cagney in the middle.
Yeah,
and
okay.
We're assuming that's her husband. We're assuming that's her husband or somebody. Those are all her kids, but we're protecting their identity. So don't you worry.
Well, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing the holiday Christmas photograph ahead of time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's true. It's true. And Cagney's friend,
Spoiler.
Mike Adams, who wanted to be here tonight. I was showing Cagney his past, and he was a lead singer in a heavy metal band. She didn't believe me, and I showed everybody last night on the show, and they're like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with Cagney? Is she high?" No, she doesn't want to accept his past because he used to be a lead singer in a heavy metal band. He used to work at a pet shop too, a bird store. And we don't know what happened to that bird if he ate it or what happened.
Mike's going to be calling you after this saying, what the hell are you doing?
Mike, this was Mike after he does posing for magazines as well. Yeah, that's Mike Adams.
That's a Vogue cover. Yeah.
Natural News. And Cagney, I think you have that shirt too in your collection somewhere.
Well, no, I took it from Mike when we were last together. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. And this was him after stage partying with Cagney. He was getting ready. Can't seem to buckle his pants in time. They always keep falling off like Jazz Pop's, shorts over here.
But he always used to get mixed up whether to put the shirt on first or the tie. So, yeah.
So anyways, we're going to take a quick break here. This is a little clip here. Speaking of Pelosi and speaking of, what just transpired, here's a little clip of Jim Fetzer, who's been on this like no other. I mean, this guy, it was almost like he was just calculating all the moves and the models and makes. But this is Sunday Brunch, everybody, with Dean Ryan and our RDM cast here of Cagney and Jazz. We're having a good time with you. I'm having a beer. I got my Krogenberg. Jazz has his Canadian beer. And Cagney has her mimosa that I made for her. Mm-hmm.
Now, could you please go get the bacon?
I think it's burning. So, anyways, we'll be back after this message. It's on fire. Solid Gelato here says Paula Pelosi. And here's another question about that. Tracy Lynn Widgington says, so was the guy at Pelosi's house there to have guy sex?
Yeah, Mr. Sure.
Jim, we don't believe that, do we, Jim?
Absolutely, 100%. And it turns out the hammer is actually a dildo. You can find it online. It's sold by Amazon.com for about $95. It's a vibrating dildo loaded with batteries. So if you hit someone over the head, it would be like hitting them over the head with a flashlight. This whole thing is such a sham. This guy is a complete left-wing freak. And to try and make it out that he's a mega man is just insulting beyond words. When Pelosi called in to the police dispatcher, he began by saying there's a man in his house, as though he didn't know his identity, and then realized that wouldn't apply. So he said, actually, his name is David, and he's a friend. And there was no break-in.
there was glass on the outside from breaking it from the inside. And would you believe Paul Pelosi, Dean, not only went in for a skull fracture, but he had cut his hand and his arm when he broke the glass to fake a broken it. And who had allowed the cops in? There was a third party in the house. They were having gay sex with this hammer, and there may have been two of them. In fact, the pap said they were having sex, and then they got into an argument about drugs, and that's how they had the fight.
Jim, hold on. I'm having cardiac arrest. Hold on a second. Okay, that's a lot of information. Anyways, here's what people are saying on Rumble. People are saying I just got kicked off YouTube. Okay, sorry about that. They're saying he's skull and bones. Somebody says they're Canadian, and they're having a sword fight. I'm not sure what that means.
They weren't having a sword fight.
Well, let's not explore that factor, Jim.
Gay language, you know.
Okay, moving on. Moving on from that. And thank you for joining us. This is World at War. If you're just getting here, this is What Say You, where we concentrate on you, the viewer, and your comments, questions, concerns, conjecture, or just folklore of the gay underground. I guess we're into that now. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Sunday Brunch here at Real Deal Media's
I want to know
Brunch headquarters.
What site did he go on to find out about that hammer thing?
He knew about that, Jazz Pop. He knew about that before anybody knew about it. Anybody knew about it.
Oh my God!
So that's how it is.
It's like it's like he orchestrated the whole thing.
Exactly.
Here's
a question here.
Best time Jim Fetzer's ever had, right here on RDM.
Malu Glure Up said, "Who taped it?" That's what I'm asking. Who taped it? So I literally just put the egg on the frying pan. I'm actually following the instructions of Jazz Pop combined with Detective Cagney on how to make my brunch item here.
Okay, is the bacon okay? The bacon's
I think so. I have no idea. I'm assuming it is. I have no idea. But yes.
Okay, I'm timing you. I'll remind you when you should take the egg off. Okay.
Thank you. It probably might be now. I might have to jet out. But here it is. We're going to open up the. If you want to call in and what are you drinking out there? What's your predictions? Bedering said, "Get the fire extinguisher ready." Anyways. Join the brunch. Please join the brunch here. Thank you. I don't plan on. Well, I hope I don't burn it down. I better go check. Join the brunch. Now, here we have it. I had a hammer in the morning. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we've heard that all week long. Thank you. Okay, so here it is. Join the stream here. Feel free to join in. Now, let's get into the everything Pelosi. Well, let me rephrase that. Let's not get into Pelosi, Guy. Let's talk about do we think she's arrested? We're taking bets on it. We're going to play Pelosi bingo soon. That's going to be coming up. But here's a little video, and then you guys take over because I think my kitchen's on fire. Here's a Pelosi arrest. Cagney, talk amongst yourselves. No big whoop. I'll be right back. Look at this video here.
Speaker, how's your husband doing?
Yeah, boy, that's interesting because it looks like she was being escorted strongly to the vehicle. And it also looks like it was difficult for her to get situated in the car, which to me would be somebody who's handcuffed behind their back. It's hard to get them in the car. I don't know.
Well, I hope that she's been in custody because those agents have been around her for several months. But the truth is, if you're, to be objective, they could be a security.
Well, here, I'm glad you
Well,
brought that up. Let him think that for a minute. Let him think that for a minute because we have to tear him down to build him up. Just like I almost cut my finger off cutting an avocado. You think I would have never cut an avocado before in my life? So, Cagney, check this out. Below are the two U.S. Marshals. Okay, look at the badge on that one chick.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's from January 20th, 2021. Apparently, she made a deal with the White Hats and broke it, and she put a hit on Paul Pelosi to take him out because loose lips sink ships. She got caught doing it, and she also put a hit on Trump over the weekend, hence the trespassing in Mar-a-Lago. Oh, God, earthquake. So, could it be? Are those just security details, or were those U.S. Marshals? As you said, you've been arrested many times, or Jazz Pop, and you've done arrest many. You might have arrested Jazz Pop in your career.
I think I did. I'm sorry.
You
I
know,
apologize.
that's
It
right.
was the best arrest ever. I just want to go back to Chicago when Cagney's there. Just arrest me again.
It was so romantic, from what I heard. There was candlelight, a candlelight arrest.
My fondest memory being arrested.
Yeah. Yeah. He was so turned on. Arrest him more often, but
I'm still turned on.
I'm going to jump in the pool. I got to go check it, but let's see it one more time, okay? Let's see it one more time, and then people can call in too. But was it indeed? Was it an arrest? We'll watch it one more time. Talks amongst yourselves. I have to make sure the kitchen's not burning down for my brunch item because I have, here it is, one more time.
Speaker, how's your husband doing?
Actually, if he did it frame by frame, if we were able to slow it down, you could see that the U.S. Marshal or whoever was on her left, our right, was quite forceful with putting her into the car. It wasn't like, security is just, they're ushering you, but they're not like forcefully pushing you. That's the part that's a little bit concerning.
That's encouraging. That's very encouraging that if they were like, yeah, get in there. Because people don't want to go when they're being arrested. So you have to be insistent at the very least or forceful,
Yep, absolutely. And John McBride, I saw that movie, and I'm sure I didn't rewind it either, but okay, that's my count. I owe Blockbuster a lot of money. I have a lot of fines due to them, but whatever.
And just for the record, I think we should tell everyone that I do not resist arrest.
Well, and to Katie Reese, coming from a detective here, let me tell you that cops do not sit in the back seat with the arrested person. If they're put in the back seat and the doors are locked and there's a glass between them, generally you never sit in the back seat with a perpetrator.
No, not unless there's two police officers.
Correct.
Because they are, it's a very high profile arrest. Sometimes they'll put two officers in the back, but never one in the back with the person getting arrested. That, in my experience, I'm not an expert. I'm just saying I did work in that capacity for a couple of years. So.
Well, when I arrested you, I didn't sit in the back seat with you. Well, maybe I did.
Yeah, let's pretend.
May I add, not only did Cagney arrest Jazz Pop and sit in the back seat, she read him a lullaby so he would go to bed. She did. She read, Three Little Pigs. That's what she read. Anyways, we have a caller. We're going to get to this caller in a second, but let me show everybody now. This is what I made here. I was given instructions how to do a Sunday brunch by Detective Cagney, or as Jez Popnoser, his parole officer, and I was given instructions how to do it by both of them. Now, here, are you ready for the finished product? Okay, here it is. Can we see that? Okay, look at that, beautiful
Oh, that looks good.
Sunday brunch.
It does look good. Where's the toast?
Underneath, I don't know how to eat it. I don't know what to do next. 'Cause this is
Well, if you weren't on air, I can assume that you would be just picking it up and eating it and not using a knife and fork, but okay.
Yeah, but you may need some utensils for.
Oh,
Yes.
God, that's hot. I just burnt my hands off. Oh my God. Anyways, we have a guest. I'm going to finish this beer and figure out what to do with this. Just for show. I don't know why I even made this. What the hell am I going to do now? You guys.
Seems like I made this, but I'm not eating this.
I know. I'm a victim of circumstance right now. Anyways,
you gotta call Grubhub.
Hi, 911. How do we eat this? All right. Anyways, we have a caller in. Let's see here. Oh, my hands are greasy. I can't do shit.
Call Grubhub, order biscuits and gravy and a bottle of Manischewitz, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Wow. Words to live by. All right. We have a caller. Everything is so slippery. Okay.
That's what Pelosi said.
My hands are slipping off the laptop.
Welcome to Sunday Brunch, the one and only and last Sunday brunch we'll do. Okay. Well, I want to eat this. Should I eat this before we have the guest? Okay, who cares? Okay, we're going to bring the guest.
You'll love it if you eat it. Yes,
I know I would. I just don't want to. I don't want you to watch me eat. That's kind of weird. I don't mind if the audience
just
does.
Go off screen for a minute.
Yeah, and God knows what Cagney's doing behind the curtain there. I mean,
Her
voodoo doll. Okay. Here we go. We have a caller calling in. Caller number 9. Thank you for calling here at 97.1 FM Morning Talk. Morning Talk. We are the Rush Hour Renegades.
Number 9.
Okay, their video just went. Okay, there it is.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Caller.
Hey
Thanks
there.
for calling in.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Hey, dude.
Hello.
It's
Yeah,
Heather.
how beautiful does that look? Do you think that I would have not been able to make this? Look at how
I
can
don't
hug
believe
people.
you made that. I think your neighbors
Caller.
made it.
Oh, my
I think you hired a neighbor.
my neighbors barely can walk. What are you talking about? My neighbors barely can walk.
Or you went to the party store and bought rubber bacon and put it on a plate.
Oh,
It's show bacon.
you know what? I think there's.
He just disappeared. See, he's got to go prep his bacon.
No,
I didn't. I did not disappear.
Okay.
He's eating it, but I think there's a detail that none of us realize. But I think Dean has a housekeeper who, like when you saw Dean cook before, that's not what he eats. He has a housekeeper that comes and cleans and does the laundry and makes him stuff at least enough so he doesn't starve to death. But that's a behind the scenes thing, so I'm glad nobody else is hearing that. Except
I honestly can say I don't think that Dean has a housekeeper.
Well, no, he does, because it's not a very cute one. Because, you know, a really cute housekeeper costs a lot of money. But if you get one of them ones.
Okay, I'm still in the room, everybody. I'm just trying to eat real quick. Caller, you want to give a prediction? Is Pelosi arrested? Is J.S. Pop arrested and under house arrest right now? And Seth, you're absolutely correct.
I honestly think that video you're showing, I was kind of perusing.
Dean needs
in
an
my
assistant.
brain.
Dean needs an assistant. You're right, Seth. Please. Okay, go ahead.
In terms of Pelosi, I think that was all an act. I don't even know if it was really her. I don't know. I don't have any real data to go off of, but given the history of before, perhaps that was not a real Pelosi.
Oh,
They're
and the
just
history of our media is that they've
yes.
been showing fake shit for 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, how do you know what is real and what's not real? So at this point, it's just
Right.
enjoy the
Very,
ride.
very hard to determine. Yeah.
But yeah, Pelosi and the hammer. I think
Maybe
Fetz
it was.
has.
Yeah, maybe it was hers.
I think Fetz might be on to something with that. You know.
Yeah. and like I was saying, if you get a housekeeper that comes in, 3 or 4 times a week, who is more like Alice from the Brady Bunch, it's a reasonable cost. It's only gonna,
or Rosie the robot.
well, if you get Rosie the robot,
Well, forgot I left the stove on. I literally forgot I left the stove on. Oh my god! And I hurt my knee. I know I bumped my knee so hard right now.
I can't believe you don't know how to cut an avocado, Dean.
Caller, thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in, caller. Thank you. That's so lovely. I'm
Who
kidding.
was that caller? Who is that caller?
Caller, real quick, you want to make a prediction for Tuesday going forward here in the United States as the whole world is watching?
Sure. I live in Maricopa County, Arizona.
Okay.
And I think it's going to get stolen again here, and at least in our county.
Mm-hmm.
Although the people around me are definitely voting one way, but I think it's going to go the other way.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for calling in, caller. And
cheers.
We hope that you remain safe there in Maricopa County, and may Carrie Lake pull a miracle off.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, thank you very much. Caller number 9. We'll have a good night in about 9 hours. Okay, yes.
Yeah, well, for some of us, it's still night, so.
Okay, all right. Real wise you are. Thank you very much. All right, there we have it. And I literally almost burnt the entire kitchen down, but I have managed to continue get my eat on here. Cagney, let's talk about this kind of a closing scenario here. As Fetz nailed it.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Alice, Madonna, Brett Michaels. Okay. Side convo. Anyone here? Melanie says, anyone here of 6 scenarios interesting? Working on it, Melanie. And by the way, Melanie, we'll have your American apparel products in the store soon. We're trying to represent all the countries too. It's I have to be motivated as a designer, I guess, in some sense. What is 6 scenarios? What are the different 6 scenarios? Cagney, you follow the folklore. What is that about there?
Wasn't that a Seth Parks thing? Yeah. I don't know. I don't watch him, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
Sean Parks, whatever his name is. I don't follow him.
It's so the Parks guy who used to be hooked up with Charlie Ward, but he isn't anymore because he believes his parents were from another planet now or something.
Yeah, I can't handle those guys.
I'm not saying that means that his information is wrong, because he claims he gets it from sources, that it's not him thinking of it. But, if you think your parents were from another planet, that may be an indication to take what he says with a very large core of salt.
Well, and I feel that way about Charlie Ward, though, too. Charlie Ward has never predicted anything that actually took place. He's just kind of blah, 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 gets an audience, but he's never said anything that's been substantiated.
Right.
What about, someone brought this, what about Charlie Watts? What a drummer he was for the Rolling Stones. Yeah.
Hey, I saw the first concert the Stones did after Charlie passed. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And they did a big, where they stopped the concert and talked about how much they missed him and what an integral part of the band he was. And then talked about the guy that was playing instead. And they rocked like the Stones always do. I mean, if you've ever been to see the Stones,
many times. Yep.
Yeah, but any time from the '60s until now, they are the best concert you could ever go see.
No, that's true. I got Detective Cagney into the Rolling Stones. I'm like, you got to hear some of these things. She was a Bay City. She was a Bay City Rollers fan.
Oh, you know what?
Weird, isn't it?
Let me tell you, Dean. I was into the Rolling Stones before you were even born.
She probably met the tour bus before you were born.
I don't want to tell you about the groupie time that I went through, so we won't
actually go there. No, that's actually I just extended the show. Please go ahead.
No, I've learned I can't tell you anything.
No. Oh my goodness.
Because it can and will be used against me.
Well, I really have always believed that you shouldn't tell anybody anything. You should just show them.
Yep. Exactly. You got to show the people. Yep. Anyways, as we're kind of winding down our Sunday brunch here, as I put a little too much hot sauce on that last piece, and I'm engulfed in flames right now, on fire.
Is there such a thing as too much hot sauce?
No.
I've never heard that.
No.
Well, the heartburn never really recovered from last night. Like that.
That's what beer's for, the heartburn.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, we're winding down here. So we're going to field a few questions here. Rick Allen, Def Leppard. Yeah, did you date him, Cagney, at any time? Did you get backstage and meet him and hang out?
No.
Probably not. Okay.
No. She tried talking to him, but he couldn't hear her.
He was deaf. A deaf drummer with one arm. Wow, what a combination.
He was like,
he was the Helen Keller of drumming.
Yeah, right.
Here we have Lisa Haswell saying, Mel K moved far away from that nut bunch.
Oh, yeah,
reminds me, banana nut bread is a great Sunday brunch item. Thank you for bringing that up, Lisa Haswell.
She's talking about Charlie Ward Park, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those guys are off the wall. I don't have a great feeling about Mel K either, but okay, whatever. That's just my opinion.
I don't even know who Mel K is, but I assume it's one of the Spice Girls.
I would like to meet her if she never spoke.
Oh, well, you should hear what she says about you.
Aaron can hook you up. Aaron knows her.
He knows everybody.
Yeah.
There's actually a new book I'm working on. I gave a copy of it to Rage Against the Machine. He got an early copy, and it's called The Hot, Sticky, and Wet Diaries of Groupie, the Groupie of Dean Ryan. Yes, yeah. I wrote the foreword to that. Thank you, Rage. I'm glad that you enjoyed your free copy. We have Dana, who is reeling from her birthday, saying that I've seen Def Leppard in concert. Well, Cagney apparently hung out with a deaf one-armed drummer.
What?
Lisa Haswell says, upon my dastardly comment towards her, she rebutted with, I bake phenomenal banana nut bread.
Well, prove it.
I would love some.
Prove it,
You know
Lisa.
what I want this time of year? I want pumpkin bread with walnuts in it.
I have to ask Lisa Haswell. Does she put the brown sugar on top with the walnuts on top, or is that within? I think it's banana butt bread.
Banana
butt bread. God. Are you thinking about Paul Pelosi again?
Brown sugar.
Banana butt bread.
So good.
Time for another beer. Banana butt bread. Banana. Whatever bread she was referring to is right up there with carrot cake with me.
I'll never say it right again. It's always banana butt bread from now on.
I'm having a hard time here. Motel Brian asks, is Aaron in a secret society? No, it's very open. There's no secret what society he's in. Go ahead, Cagney.
I was just going to say, with all these people talking about all the different kinds of nut breads that they make, then we kindly ask you to please send all of your samples to Dean Ryan, and he'll let us know if it's good.
That's right. Email us at info@realdealmedia.tv if you want to get your
Or
banana
you can
butt
send
bread.
them to me. I'll give you the address of my new shed here.
If you have a banana and you have a butt and you make it out of bread, send it to us. We want it right now. In fact, Lisa Haswell has an answer for you. It's butter, brown sugar, vanilla, cinnamon, and oatmeal crumble on top. Oh my God. Are you trying to just work your way to my heart? Because you just did.
Yeah, I think she's trying to find a husband revealing that information.
Yeah, you think. Yeah. So feel free to email us there before I totally not forget. Seth Black says it feels like a holiday weekend. Yeah, Jazz Pop feels that way every day. It's a holiday weekend for him.
Holiday.
And yes, Bedaring, thank you. Yeah, feel free to. I don't ever say I'm one of those terrible hosts that forget I'm on the internet. Feel free to like this show and feel free to share. And by the way, if you're watching on Facebook, they've unfollowed you. Make sure you're still getting notifications. They're unfollowing about 5 people a day from our YouTube channel. If you haven't, so when I say subscribe to Dean Ryan TV, it's to show the powers that be that we see you. So feel free to subscribe to Dean Ryan TV right now, as well as Rumble. Hello to everyone on Rumble, if I haven't mentioned already. Okay, just one more comment before Cagney has to go to the Korean
Bathroom?
Okay, Lisa Haswell said, "You're so funny, girl." Deal. Cagney, you just realized you invited people over to your house. We have Seth Black, who just got turned on. He said, "Banana in the buns." Oh, for our election coverage guy. We have Lisa Marie, who says, "Banana butt bread was the pet name for."
that was his professional name when he showed up at the door and rang the bell.
for Paul's boys. Was not expecting that from her. Anyways, Hibitha says apple cake. Yeah, I love that too. Apple cake.
That's
we have
the
Christina.
name of my gang. It used to be the Apple Dumpling Gang, but then I changed it because they made a movie. So
here we have Lisa Haswell says, "Jazz Pop Daddy." Oh, you guys have a tryst I don't know about because I will find out. Cagney, how about you? Have you tried Seminole cake before? Not sure.
I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, let's not even ask. Let's just leave it unknown. Here's another one from Christina Bonora saying mine has her butt bread has mine almond flour, honey, maple syrup, walnut oil, freshness, pecans, and vanilla for sure on her banana butt bread. Oh, good. What kind of banana? What kind of butt bread out there in general do you have? Or what are you sitting on?
I need directions to her house immediately.
Okay, we'll make sure we'll provide that for you as soon as possible. Okay. Yes, Lisa Marie is, well, her butt bread is apple butt cake. Is that what you're sitting on? I can sense that. We have Malu Gearlip. I think Paul made a banana cake after the hammer visit. Yeah, his butt bread got hammered. Hibitha says apple cake with frosting drizzle. Aren't you perverted? We have Rage Against Machine, who's no stranger to cherries. Well, he says cherries poppin' hustler. Okay, now we know what club you go to. No, just gluten free. Gluten free. Speaking of butt bread, the dark side of the human condition says she's a pole watcher. Tuesday. Poles and butt bread go hand in hand, they say. And then we have Lisa Haswell says, "I'm his housekeeper." I told you not to tell anyone that. Pretend we don't know each other. We have Dana, the birthday girl, saying, "Warm apple pie." Yes, I told you she's a little worked up today.
That's code.
We have Mary. Mary, give me some more. Says hammer butt bread. Well, okay, then we know what brand you like. We have Dave Anderson, who's hungry. He wants Sunday brunch. He hasn't had one for a while, he says. We have Seth Black, who's turning into John McBride, who's turning into Seth Black, saying cream cheese for hemorrhoid cream. Okay. That's Seth Black of Boston, everyone, just so you know. John McBride, who is a world-class pervert, he says, Paul had oysters in his buns. How do you know? John, how do you know, you little perv you? Okay?
Don't ruin my oysters that way. That's
don't ruin his oysters, John McBride. Take an oath of silence, you little sycophant. Lisa Marie says, hope he doesn't have a nut allergy. Okay, you're getting just as bad as the other two. She's just, see, Seth and John, see what you inspire. Okay, you can't have that. Dark Side of the Human Condition says, or a pole dancer. See, everyone's getting a little more pervy and extra horny sauce today. Okay, anyways. And Christine says, I want whatever you're having. Mr. Watlin's getting turned on too. He's putting symbols in his bread. And okay. And finally, Melanie Calvert says, never made nut bread in cooking school. Yeah, what are you talking about? All right. Okay, that's it. I'm dizzy after that. Okay, Detective Cagney, I'm sorry you had to see this. Usually this audience is really behaved. I don't know what the H just happened here on a Sunday, mind you.
I'm just appalled. Just appalled.
I'm probably going to be laughing until tomorrow morning.
Dana says, I bet John is a registered sex offender. No, he's not. It's unregistered.
Unregistered sex offender.
Close. Detective Cagney, do you want to take us out here in your final Sunday brunch thoughts here? As I'm actually really full right now. I might have another beer, but
and how am I supposed to follow up all those comments with something serious? It's impossible.
We might do an after party. And have more beers. It is a beautiful day, is it not, Jess? We might do an after party for the members. If you want to, are we good for an after party, Jess?
Yeah.
I already knew the answer to that.
If anything has the word party in it, I'm a go.
Okay, I'll just assume. Detective Cagney, any final thoughts here as we go into the greater extension of this election season, which is the final chapter, they say. But any predictions, final thoughts? Super Tuesday is getting here super fast.
I would just say that if you're going to the polling place yourself, it could be fun just to hang out there and just stare people down, look at them, and just let people know that you're watching. Because I know we can't video them and we can't video the ballots going into the box, but sometimes just standing around is intimidation, and maybe that's a good thing to do. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I can't predict. It could go either way.
Mm-hmm. John McBride said, I have a black belt in debauchery. Well, Jazz Pop doesn't even wear belts, so that should show you. Barely wears pants. Jazz Pop, final thought is we close out a very successful, wonderful Sunday brunch.
Well, I have to concur with Cagney, but I say take it a step or two or three further, because when these bullshit orders come down, I don't care if they're from a court or what. When they're bullshit, and don't obey. If we didn't obey from the start of this, our economy would not be screwed, and we wouldn't have all of our friends and relatives who are out of work for no reason being in a bad way. I say it's time to turn it around and go against it, not just resist it. Now, I respect what Cagney said, and if that's what you can do, do it. But I say, if you can, go even further with it and push against it. That's my final
That is indeed, and as Lisa Marie said, JS is a nudist. Yeah, that's how they talk. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Okay, there's my final thought before we go into the way of the future here. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. A very, very, very extremely early morning, at least for me. But, anyways, we will be here monitoring everything happening around the country as we go into the hopefully final chapter of this pandemic war. We can turn the lights back on and continue living into a freer and much more healthy of a society. Hence why it's going to be our last supper for all I know. You never know when the blackout is intended and supposed to be happening. Well, in the words of the 1990s and the early ones at that, as Tuesday approaches, let's never forget who our enemies are. As we get closer and closer to the onslaught of offense we're going to have to be giving to them, and that's going to be the following: hammer time. It's hammer time, everybody. We're going to be hammering at home Tuesday, so don't forget to be joining us. I'll be speaking about this tomorrow, 9 World of War. So I do want to thank my brunch guest, Detective Cagney, for joining me for brunch. Although she's just been nursing that drink for hours. That's okay. Right up there with the coffee. I want to thank JS Pop, who I'm going to be drinking with for the rest of the day and
Yeah.
loving it. I want to thank Mike Adams, who couldn't be here tonight or today. Thank you for giving us your blessings. And thanks for keeping your pants on, too. For Detective Cagney, for JS Pop, I'm Dean Ryan saying thank you for joining Real Deal Media's Sunday Brunch, a little one-off preview of what's to come. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sharing your midday with us. I will see everyone tomorrow night. In the meantime, always remember to stay tuned and stay awake, everybody. And good day. Good day, everyone. See you soon.
Good day.